And we are back. So, we left off on episode 2 with me basically having my heart freaking carved out of me by a jump scare. I don't do jump scares very well. There's a reason I don't play scary games. But I make an exception for this. But basically, it reset us. It said, hey, you've lost your memories. I'm resetting you back to 0. And, well, here we are, back at the beginning again. It doesn't look... Yeah, straight up looks like I just have not remembered anything. I literally don't know anything. Alright, cool. We're just going to go straight to the cabin.
You make your way
Screw the
up
narrator.
the short path to the cabin. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
We know this, Come on, get me in there.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
This is all the same so far. Not taking the blade. That is what I'm doing this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a stair. Her voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Now we're in the new territory. Let's go.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
So, what we figured out from our ending was that she is a creature of perception. So kind of like a tulpa, she morphs to the way that our character treats her, in a way. So since I decided to just say, screw it, she can't be that dangerous, and I walked down here without a knife, well, it seems like she seems pretty tame.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Well, yeah, screw it.
How
Pedal to the
many
metal.
times do I have
I'm
to
going
tell
full
you how
white knight.
dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Doesn't matter. Here to save her.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Problem is if I do even manage to get her out of here, she just gets possessed.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Okay, hero. Chill out, chill out.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
So you don't have to be bad.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end. You're only making this more difficult.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
You're making a huge mistake.
This is still probably going to be gross.
No.
Because
You're
there's
doing
still
the
only
right
one
thing.
way to get you out.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Oh wait, I don't have a knife. I don't have a knife.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Well, that's awkward.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Let's go check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Yeah. Cool.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Alright, we're back in familiar territory there.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Right back we go.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
No, I don't
Easier
have
for
it, so
whom?
what are we gonna do?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
How are your teeth? Can you chew?
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
The music's gone. Here we go.
She barely
Oh my
hesitated,
God, no!
Her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I don't like that.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Oh, narrator.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here.
He still
but
wants
if
me
there's
to
a time
gut
to
her,
strike,
but
it's
I'm
now.
not going to.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine.
I love how that's the only option. Interesting.
Against your better judgment,
Oh, she's
you
got a little
place
bit of
the
blood on
blade
her
against
lips.
the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
You
just
probably
above
didn't
the
taste good to yourself,
unyielding
did you, huh?
chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
I don't like that
The blade
noise.
is sharp,
Woo!
and it
Don't
takes
like that
little
noise at all.
effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
So real quick, we influence her by our perception of her and how we treat her in like the approach to her as well as like how we talk to her. But she's still like a ghoul. Like she doesn't feel her limbs getting chopped. She survives literally losing her head. She has like no blood flow because she like loses no blood even though her arm's completely missing. And yeah. Well,
How
There
is
we
she
go.
still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
yeah, sounds good.
No,
I have
we
a
won't
bloody
have any
knife
of
again.
that. The stakes
Gross.
are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the
It's
world.
possession time.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
I better be able to resist. I swear to God.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
He can and he
Watch
will.
me.
Except, I'll probably say
What
no.
are you doing?
She turned around this time. That's weird. Slay, 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 slay. How about Warren?
Stop that.
Stop that. Bad dog.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm struggling.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Well, she's still dripping a little blood. Still not enough to really mark her as, like, living.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, 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 no. Be
The
just-
blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Can you, like, take the knife from me, maybe?
We both know this isn't you.
No, it's not. So, like, take the knife. You don't have to murder me, though. Just take the knife.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Please
what
don't stab me.
are you doing?
Please don't stab me.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be
No! It doesn't have to be like this. Wait.
She plunges
Oh!
into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
That was a meaty sound.
Is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
I mean, you stabbed me. It's okay.
Stay strong. We can tough it out
That
until
is
it's
some
done.
meaty stuff right
For
there.
her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, God! At least, like, slit my throat like you did before. This
She
is
doesn't
just...
know how to use a knife, does she?
No, she
Apparently
doesn't!
not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Hey, she can cry.
It can't just end like this, right?
No.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
She doesn't look nearly as predatory in this path that we've chosen.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Good night. The damsel. We had the prisoner before, now we've got the damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, we know how this
here
goes.
to slay.
Okay, no. Nope, we're just gonna go straight to the cabin. Screw you, narrator. I don't want any
warning
more exposition,
before you go any
because
further.
it's most likely lies.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything.
Yeah.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Voice of the smitten. Oh, Lord.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
The hero doesn't like him.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we know you know.
I think
Shut up,
he just likes to
narrator.
hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
Gross.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Yeah, we don't mind it being kept quiet. I'm gonna check one little thing real quick. Okay. Everything's fine. Moving on.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Sure. Let's rock. How does the cabin look this time? We had a castle last time. What do we got now?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
First and foremost, knife still in a terrible position. Hip check that, you're dead. Second, it was like a prison castle last time. There is a mirror again. I don't like the mirror. That's a nice door, though.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, we're not taking that. We're gonna approach the mirror because he's gonna just deny it anyway.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand
Oh,
against
come
the
on.
cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
So I'm more like a Rito than an Argonian. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the basement. Let's rock.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
That's quite a
But
change.
it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Always count on you, narrator.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh god, her voice is pitched.
Her voice? It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
I miss the skeptic.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Thank you, hero. Wow, the hero's actually being pretty reasonable this time.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Ow. Looks like she's just been completely, like, defanged. She's so soft, looking like a little anime character. Also, cute window. Ooh, parallax on the window, we like. And, you know, the usual, one chain connected, one chain just missing. Cool.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Gross.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
And she's just straight up acknowledging the fact that I was here.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Focus.
And she called us a hero.
My psychosis, my schizophrenia is not doing too hot right now.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Oh, great.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
Yeah.
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
He's smiling through all of it.
Nothing resets.
Even though I'm
You're
just staring
somewhere
at her.
else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady. Now,
Okay, shut up.
hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
It wasn't her that ended it.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Problem is, though, is I have no real way to save her. Because if I let her out of this place, she just gets consumed by whatever it was. But would killing her really set her free somehow? We'll look into that next cycle.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Yeah. Okay. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Okay, we messed up. So the perception we created was just a pleaser. That's all she is.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My
Well, we
heart melts
perceive her.
further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
So what if we perceive her as something super ridiculously dangerous? And then maybe that thing can't, consume her. That'd be nice.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Narrator's having a breakdown. Damn. Wait, then again, if I give her power to end the world, wouldn't she go with it? What's not in the world?
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No!
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I remember it was extremely... Yeah, it was
If
actually.
another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
I didn't think about that. Does she have a narrator?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Let's rescue.
her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
No, we're gonna have to chop up the poor pretty princess, little Animu princess.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Maybe we believe we
If her
can.
hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
You know,
I'm
this
not
smitten
sure
guy.
I follow.
Wait, is he actually somehow already aware of the fact that if you perceive her away, she, like, alters?
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Oh, hero. You don't remember what we remember.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
Yo, is this dude just, like, straight up taking control of my MC here?
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh, jeez, chill!
You wouldn't.
Oh, no. I do have talons.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
They're tag teaming the narrator. Oh my god!
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
We're gonna have to make her so scary
I
strong.
told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
We're definitely getting murdered.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I wouldn't start thanking me yet.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Is she even warm to the touch? Or is she just like dead body?
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be safe. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Well, we walk you out of here and hope that bad things don't happen. Explorer, what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
That's so sad.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
You're not gonna do something scary, are you?
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
You're gonna fucking jump scare me again.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do? I want you to tell me what you want. If you want to leave, then let's. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
No. You gotta be your own person.
She can't just want to make us happy.
I'm not the only one just hearing the discordant music, yeah?
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I just
There
want to
must
make
be
you
something
happy.
you want. Her face is getting hyper animu.
Is she broken? What's going on?
I strongly dislike.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I refuse to get jump scared again. I want you to make me unhappy. What would make you?
I just want to make you happy.
I don't like this.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Ugh. You just met me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
She's getting
Is
worse.
this me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh. No jump scares.
No! She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
So me as the player, I'm the only thing that survives each reset. The hero, well, he's reset. And the extra voice, whether it be the skeptic or the smitten, get completely obliviated. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Just don't
She'll
panic.
be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Poor guys. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown? Am I stealing power from the princess? Or is that creepy thing empowering me? There's gonna be a jump scare here, isn't there? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Sure, why not? And there she is. Arm chick. Approach.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Unfortunately.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
You're the same being as you were before. How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
And again, if I give her a stronger princess, and the princess can't fend her off, or if she just by default gets the princess anyway, I might just be feeding her power. Great. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
So this time, we didn't even have to get her out of the cabin. All we did was slip her chains. Maybe the chains are the only thing that keep this entity from abducting her? Or maybe if we push her so far, basically imprint too much perspective on her, then the entity can get her anyway. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Yeah, totally helpful.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Pretty vague and spooky.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
What am I? Why does she even care? Do I have a special attribute? Maybe the fact that the player character is connected to me, like the meta character, the player? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Jesus, no, hold up. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? What? Am I not able to take the same path? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Well, I would expect something that exists with only one other entity to just assimilate it, considering you're some sort of assimilation thing. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Okay, fine, fair.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
We're gonna have to kill the princess. Then again, if I kill the princess, will this entity die off? Does it have to keep feeding?
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
So basically the princess is like pieces of this entity. Maybe it was whole once, but now. Well, now I basically just have to do whatever I can to keep releasing these pieces back to her.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
How were you before?
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
This is reminding me of a very specific anime, certain envious witch. If Dre's out there, he'll know what I'm talking about. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Hadn't even noticed it. Destroy your body. Well, we'll ride this out. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Yeah. Again, some sort of assimilation,
We will meet
like,
again.
creature. Oh, Jesus, fuck, it scared me again. God damn it. Even when I know it's gonna be here, it still scares me.
You're on a path, you're here.
Yeah. Well, that was great. That's the end of the 3rd episode. Thanks for coming along on the journey, and I will see you guys next time.